Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Real Talk with me, Geoffrey Gibson. Today, we're diving into the recent developments regarding policing in the UK following the riots that have shaken many communities. We'll discuss what the new two-tier policing system means and how it could be a positive step towards restoring order. But we'll also address some of the harmful narratives being spread by certain individuals, particularly in the far-right media. So let's get started. Recently, we've witnessed a series of distressing riots across different parts of the UK. The government has responded by implementing a two-tier policing approach aimed at better managing public safety and maintaining order. Now, you might be asking, what is two-tier policing, and how could this be beneficial? Two-tier policing essentially means that law enforcement allocates resources based on assessed risk. This allows for a targeted approach that can respond more effectively to areas and incidents that require immediate attention. In practice, this means that more officers might be deployed to areas experiencing unrest, while also ensuring that peaceful communities receive appropriate support. By being proactive instead of reactive, the police can engage with communities and provide reassurance, rather than just responding to events post factum. It's about building trust and showing that their focus is on community safety. However, while this two-tier approach aims to create a safer environment, we must also be vigilant about the narratives emerging from our media and public figures. One such figure, Dan Wootton, and his far-right agenda has been particularly concerning. Wootton and others like him thrive on division and conflict. They often demonize marginalized groups, specifically targeting British Muslims in the wake of these incidents. It's crucial to understand that this kind of rhetoric only serves to inflame tensions and exacerbate the already fragile inter-community relationships. Instead of listening to divisive voices, we should endeavour to foster dialogue, empathy, and understanding. As we navigate the complexities of race relations and public safety, we must reject any narrative that seeks to scapegoat a community for societal issues. This is not just unhelpful, it's dangerous. Community leaders and activists consistently advocate for unity and cooperation among different groups. By working together, we can confront the real root causes of these riots: frustration, inequality, and a lack of support for those feeling marginalized. Hate and division will not bring about change, rather, it deepens the divides. So as we reflect on these challenging times, let us embrace the conversation that promotes understanding over animosity. Two-tier policing could indeed be a step towards better safeguarding our communities, but it requires us to come together, not be driven apart by hate.
Our second and final story today is about Tommy Robinson. Or should I say Stephen Lennon? That's right, we're going to explore why it's time for people to rethink their support for this controversial figure. Let's get things straight. Tommy Robinson is not even his real name. His real name is Stephen Lennon, and he's built a persona that many have come to admire or follow. But what's behind this manufactured image? It's crucial to peel back the layers. Lennon doesn't just create buzz, he actively stirs up division and hatred, particularly against the Muslim community. His rallies often focus on spreading misinformation and inciting fear, rather than fostering understanding. But here's the kicker: Stephen Lennon doesn't even live in the UK. That's right, he's made his home in Spain. So while he rallies people to protest against issues he claims are urgent, once the heat rises, like, say, police response to his acts, he pulls a disappearing act back to his comfortable life abroad. This brings us to a critical point. When things get tough, he runs away. That's not the behavior of a hero, it's the behavior of a coward. A person who rallies people to cause chaos, then conveniently leaves them to deal with the consequences alone. Real heroes stand with their communities through thick and thin. They don't just point fingers and spread hate, they promote unity and conversation. The actions of Lennon, however, do the opposite. They've resulted in increased division, animosity, and distress among communities. So why should you stop believing in what he's saying? Because the narrative he spins is rooted in fear and division. It's time to stop allowing hate speech disguised as truth to shape our opinions and actions. Let community voices promote understanding and compassion. We don't need more fear in the world. We need more dialogue, more empathy, and a collective effort toward inclusivity. Remember, it takes courage to connect, to listen, and to embrace one another's differences. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found this informative, give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the dialogue going, and remember to stand against hate. Until next time, take care.